Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thanks for dropping by this video. Um, this is going to be just a quick logistical thing, and then I'm going to talk about Bruno and his teachings. I can't not. So first and foremost, let's invite the awareness of the presence of God. Bruno said God is all around us and in us. So then it's up to us to then be aware of this fact. So let's take a moment. And then let's take a moment and ask to take in the divine energy. Good reception. Wonderful. Yes, please continue to tune in. I'm going to talk a little bit. So first a logistical thing, then we'll talk about the more fun stuff. So I've been doing this for a couple of years, as many of you know, and every now and then during meetings, I get some participation, which is very disruptive. For the most part, people just listen or they participate in a way that's wonderful and really contributes to the meeting. And every now and then. So first of all, I just want to thank everyone who participates in a harmonious way. People will sometimes share what they're feeling. People will share a quote of Bruno's, or they'll share something related to what I'm saying. Thank you. I love it. More of that, please. And please do be mindful. This is a live, this is usually live broadcasts. And every now and then I'll get someone who wants to argue with me, or someone who just tries to create chit chat. I had someone come on, and in the middle of tuning in, someone was like, "So, where's everybody from?" The other day, I had someone say, "So, are you a part of da 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 organization?" In the middle of tuning in, and then I said, "Please, we're in the middle of a meditation." They're like, "Bruno said it was not meditation. Tuning in is not meditation," and wanted to argue. So, so this is just my long-winded way of saying, please participate if it's harmonious, if it's connected to what's going on. And again, most of you have just been so wonderful in this regards. And but I'm actually here asking for more. I want more participation. I want to know what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. If you have an inspiration that's something Bruno said, or if it's connected to what I'm talking about, please share it. And if you want to sort of converse or argue, just save that for another time. And again, thank you to most for just wonderful participation over the years. Now that that's taken care of, let's receive some of the divine blessing. Let's come before God. Let's come before our dear friend Bruno from a place of humility, from a place of, I don't know much. Please teach me. I can be a little scary to be humble. It can just be hard to be humble. And yet Bruno called us to humility. Not humiliation, but to be humble before God. So let's acknowledge, I'm so small before our Lord God. Let's acknowledge, I need help. Dear God, dear Bruno, I need help. Let's hand over all our burdens. Hand them over to a spiritual helper you trust or your understanding of higher power of God. Literally thinking of them and separating yourself from them or separating them from you. And then asking and receiving the divine blessing. Taking in the power of God, the limitless power of God. Taking it in with faith that nothing is impossible, nothing is incurable. Taking it in with faith that healing will happen. Taking it on with deep, deep faith and surrender that the timing of healing is up to God. Some healings happen in 1 second with almost no effort. Some healings take years with much struggle and striving. So let's just keep coming back to the practice of taking in this energy and trusting in God. Being mindful of our thoughts, and negative thoughts come firmly, giving them to God or Bruno. I'd like to thank everyone for joining in. As always, I'm so grateful for this channel and all of you. And I wish you a blessed, blessed day. Actually, let's close. Let's close by asking for this beautiful planet, for every living thing on it, that every human being listens to, follows, and opens to God. And that includes us as well. For more and more devotion to and love of God. A warm welcome to, I think your name is El Hello. What a sweet name. Welcome to the channel. I'm doing a guided tuning in. Asking for every living thing on this planet that each one of us open and receive the divine blessing, the divine guidance, and again for more and more devotion to to the divine for ourselves and for everyone. Let's meditate on the fact that, or reflect or contemplate that we're not alone, that God is all around us and within us, that our spiritual helper is with us always. I'm going to paraphrase Bruno. I don't have the book handy, so I won't get it exactly. And Bruno said, I am always with you. I am not just saying this. Really believe it. So let's really believe that Bruno is always with us. Or if Bruno is not your spiritual helper or friend, that your spiritual teacher, your spiritual friend is with you always. Once again, let's really take to heart and reflect on this idea that our spiritual helper is with us always. Sometimes my mind is all over the place, and as I'm tuning in, I need to add something such as following my breath or repeating a short prayer or mantra. So I invite people to see what's needed. And if I'm really agitated, then tuning in isn't the practice for that moment. In fact, Bruno said that you must be calm in order to really receive the divine energy. I'm paraphrasing there, but almost exact quote. So when I'm really stirred up, then I go do some journaling or some chanting or some breathing, moving. Then once I calm down, I can always ask Bruno for help in any moment. And there's something about being skillful on the spiritual path. Hmm. And let's see, I started to close before, but then more people came, so we went a little longer. But let's close now with this tuning in for everyone and everything on this beautiful planet, asking for Mother Earth, for every living thing, that each person makes the great turnaround. And that includes each of us. I'm not perfect. I don't think anyone here is perfect. So let's ask to help. Please, God, please, Bruno, help us turn even more towards you. Thank you so very much for joining in. Of course, you can continue on your own. And I wish everyone a blessed, blessed day. Thank you, beautiful divine souls. Take care. Big love.